be watching since I'm paying for this stupid thing. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Chasing the Whimsy. I'm your host Ben, and I'm here with
Megan.
How you doing, Megan?
Good. I feel like I've been gone for a while, so here we are.
Because we had Courtney Okay, so this one is actually next week's episode.
Okay.
And then
hello from the past, guys.
Who won the Super Bowl?
I didn't watch the Super Bowl. We were in Chili's actually. We were like listening to it. We were trying to figure out what was going on, and then I was like, you know what? Who cares?
Yeah, we had Courtney on a couple of weeks ago, and then we did 3 weeks of Old Man. Because for whatever reason, I felt there was a lack of Old Man episodes in year 3.
Yeah, maybe you're hoping you're gonna get that depression sponsorship, like
Ooh.
maybe Xanax or something. would call you up. We solved the Old Man problem.
There was one that was never released that was real emo-y. And then there was another one that was emo-y, but it wasn't too bad. Not too bad. And then the one releasing tomorrow and the one last week were car casts. So I started playing with car casts a little bit. I think they were interesting. So just one kind of depressed one. Everything else was kind of fun. Hey there, Kelly. I'll just type that in there that she said hello.
That was our producer, Kelly.
So, yeah. Do you miss it when you don't podcast? When you like maybe like 2 weeks, you're like how many weeks before you're like, motherfucker hasn't asked me to podcast in a while?
I was a little curious. And then I figured, oh, maybe he's got something to do. Because, okay, so full disclosure, I'm not awake when Ben gets here in the morning. So I was like, maybe he's doing something with Liam. I don't know. You know, I'm not going to be like jealous of you podcasting with Liam and having a good time. So just waiting in the wings. I'm always going to be here. It's my house.
Yeah, it was, because it was just, I think Courtney, Old Man, and then I wanted to try to come out of Old Man with at least one fun car cast, and then I did a second one that actually I think ended up really well too. So I think I kind of wanted to build up the Old Man so that basically when year 3 ends, I don't want it to be like there was 2 old mans and Ben was like, I needed some like nostalgia because I went back and I listened to the Old Man episodes. They're not that bad. Like, just
oh my god, the amount of cope is insane.
There's a couple that were like whatever, but for the most part, a couple of them were pretty decent, and I enjoyed them. I did go back because
at least you were enjoying.
So, yeah. So yeah, I always wonder like, I try not to keep you too long, and then next week we have to.
Try not to keep me too long, but we always get like in the groove, and then we look down, and it's been like an hour and a half, constantly.
So we have to record this week, even though there's an episode coming out on Monday, because next week we're going to record the first half of the crossover episode with Sin Amigos.
Correct.
So that won't go out for another month. So then I'm like, well, then I don't have an episode for next week. And I'm like,
you've double booked yourself essentially.
Right. And I'm like, I told Kelly this morning, I'm like, she would do it with me she would record 3 and 4 hours with me. But I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. So I was like, fuck it, we're going to do it today. And there's still a chance that we do. Because I almost do like the idea of being 1 week ahead.
Oh my God. We're going to be 1 week ahead forever.
Maybe.
Oh my God. That like implies that he might take a day off at one point, and it's just not going to happen.
No, because I'll continue to record everything.
This is the episode he wants. Like he's spoken before. Like if he dies or is in the hospital, what are we gonna do for Whimsy? He wants to have one in the bag.
Dude, don't even fuck with me, man. I 100% had that thought earlier. This like 2 weeks ago. I was like, what would happen? Because I'm 100 like, okay. 6 months, like there's so many episodes in a row that we've never dropped, and I was like, "What the fuck happens?" Like tonight, on my way home, boom, nothing bad, but hey, I can't get to a computer to upload the episode.
Oh no!
Right? So I'm like, no. Boom, it's already scheduled.
Yeah, that was gonna say that weird place that doesn't have a computer that you're going to.
You never know.
Rehab? Where is it that doesn't have a computer?
Yeah, so because there's a handful of ice episodes in case of emergencies, and now they're so old, like I don't even want to really like. I just want them to be like hidden.
The hidden episodes, lost media.
Liam and I, okay, we started in July. There is an August episode, like right around like 7 or 8, where Liam and I recorded our top 10 movies and video games. No one's ever heard them. Ever. And I'm like, and I keep forgetting, I'm like, I do still have those, Liam.
No, what you should do is, okay, so it's video games and movies, right?
Yeah.
Dude, make one where like you're reacting to it. Because think about Liam. He's gone like
Oh,
through
100%.
so many changes. He's done so many more things. He's seen so many more movies. He's
Right.
older now. It'd be kind of
Maybe.
interesting.
He might, or like,
But I feel like his core ones would be the same. Like Life is Strange would stay the same and stuff like that.
'cause-
Last of Us was
right.
probably on there. I think I'm predicting them one
To be
one
fair,
right now.
he made me do like a off the cuff list when we were doing the different lists. He's like, I can do video games right now, and I'm like, no, you can't. I'm like, we should really like take some time. 4 franchises, all 10.
Oh my god.
But like, I think if you had a week to sit on it, I'm pretty sure that the original had like of the 10, like 7 franchises.
Well, and the worst part is that like I don't know, because if you ask me my favorite video games,
Right.
I'd be like, dude, there are so many video games that are amazing, the best stories, the best artwork, but part of me kind of wanted just as like Crash Bandicoot because it was
Right.
like the first game that I really got
Right.
obsessed with as a kid.
Right. Like, because you wouldn't have found those other ones without Crash.
Yeah, and like it's interesting seeing how many people still like it because
Right.
the like Insane trilogy has come out on PlayStation and stuff like that and was on PlayStation Plus, so people are playing it.
It kind of goes back to the argument that we had for the AFI top 100 list is when you're at a certain age, you have to have 2 lists of like, I need to give like the top 5 ones that influenced me the most, but another top 10 of like best storylines and
Well, and there's so many things that like I would say are fantastic pieces of art that you just kind of forget about because
yeah.
there's like intense movies that you only want to watch once, or for instance, Kelly and I were talking about it, and there's this movie called A Most Violent Year. It's with Oscar
Yeah.
Isaac.
Dude, these like 3.5 hours long.
Fantastic movie. The cinematography's great, directing, acting, music, everything is amazing in that. But I have not watched it in years. I haven't watched it in years.
And it feels like it came out right at that same time where it was Once Upon a Time. There was another movie at the same time.
Yeah.
Where it kind of got overshadowed a little bit. And then I took forever to watch it because it was like 3:30.
But if you ask me like off the cuff what my favorite, I don't think I would say that movie, but if I thought about it, I would say that movie. Because that was a fantastic, we saw it twice in theaters.
Oh wow.
So we went back to the theater the next week and prayed and hoped it was still there. That was back when I think Kelly, did we see A Most Violent Year in Camelview?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's back
Yeah.
like in the day when we had more time and we were like younger kids.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you really look at it, there's so many movies. And then like it's like this weird thing of being like, if you real like I don't think it'd be unreasonable to think that you were probably a little bit on the higher end of the curve, but like I can confidently say my mom's probably seen 300 movies.
Oh yeah. No, and when I was younger, I would say like in my 20s,
Yeah.
I used to see minimum 1 movie a week.
Right.
Usually I would see like 2 or 3. So even if there was the best movie out that week.
Right.
And then there was the second best. And then there was this third other entity that I just like I was so desperate to see a movie,
Right.
I did not care what it was. So I saw a lot of movies where I'm like, I have no idea why I'm watching this.
52 weeks a year, you're easily clearing 70 a year.
Yeah. I literally, that was like my one thing was I loved going, and
Yeah.
it had to be at the theater.
Yes.
Not that I didn't like watching movies at home, but my obsession was based on being in the theater and getting that full immersive experience.
Have you ever done an independent film house movie theater?
Yeah, so the Camel View
Okay.
one in Scottsdale used to be only independent films,
Okay.
and it was one of our favorite theaters.
There
There was
was
no Marvel, there was no
right.
like James Bond, there was nothing like
Was
that.
it
It
like a
was
regular theater?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was just a regular theater. It had, I think,
Like 4 or 5.
yeah, like it had like 5 or 6 theaters, but it only played art house, foreign films,
Okay.
independent films, and it was amazing. And then they tore it down, of course,
Yeah.
because how can you make a living that way, I guess?
There was a there was a like there was like about a 3-year span. There was one downtown. There was a bar, like real hipstery, like real hipstery. But in the back, they had like a movie projector with like a movie screen, and then basically it looked like they took like 4 rows from like a theater that was going out of business, stole those, and then they had some couches on the back and a couple of tabletops.
Yeah.
And I was like, and they played like the real like weird artsy stuff. Um,
Yeah, gutter films, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
things where you wouldn't normally see them released in a theater.
like I'm
That's
surprised.
perfect.
There was a couple of weird documentaries. Like I watched like a Napster documentary there. I watched Ninfo, which was a little indie film. I think it was a European film. I watched Ninfo there, parts 1 and 2, and then like ABCs of Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, there we go. Like,
But that's the kind of thing that I used to chase, was like that kind of a different movie than you get now. And
yeah,
I feel like maybe because that's not readily available anymore, it's kind of less fun to go to the movies because the only thing that really makes it now is the 20,000th Marvel thing of the
yeah.
year and stuff like that.
They let me drink a beer. I was like, I've never drinking a beer at a movie theater.
Oh, now it's really common. All the Harkins theaters, they all have those bars inside like
Yeah,
right next to the like food
yeah.
court.
It was.
They spend like I'm sure millions
Oh,
remodeling them, but I don't see anybody at the bar ever.
there was an AMC 30 that's now like an AMC like 13 or something. Like they just consolidated so much space to create like I don't. It's interesting. I'd be curious on how they did it, because I guess whatever they did, they eliminated some theaters to create more like bigger screens, bigger seats, probably a kitchen at some point somewhere. Because they have they do all the meals now.
Okay, so we did go with my stepdad to see Ford versus Ferrari at the
Love that
Roadhouse
movie.
Theater. So that's the one where they bring you around your
Yeah,
food
yeah.
and stuff like that. It was kind of a cool experience.
It's not bad.
It's kind of nice thinking like also that they can get you like refills on popcorn so you don't miss anything.
Right.
You just go, please, can I get some more?
And then the seats lean back and they have the tray that comes across.
I will say I didn't like the recliner seats at first. So they put them in Harkin's Tempe Marketplace. And I was like, this is stupid. I like my junky old, dumb, uncomfortable theater seats where I gotta be comfortable by putting my feet in between the seats in front of
Yeah.
me. I was sitting in the front of the theater, so nobody's sitting around me. I'm not bothering other people. It's just
So when you walk into the theater, you have like the first 7 rows up there. There's a small walkway, and then you have the whole back half.
yeah, I never sit back there.
Right?
Never.
But do you sit on the rail, or do you sit in the very front first?
Oh,
spot?
in that front section every single time, and
like where the wheelchair people are.
they will literally fight you. So like I'll select so we play this game, right? Every time we go to the theater, cuz like the person who's at the box office thinks that you're stupid and you don't know you're picking one close to the screen.
Right. They think it's reversed.
Yeah.
No, I know what
This
screen
fool.
means, fool.
And then I always say, "Hey Kelly, let's sit in the front so nobody will bother us."
Right.
And that way that person knows that I'm choosing to sit in the front, they won't resist it. People still resist it. They still fight it. They're like, "Did you know you're right next to the screen?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm
It's
actually
not
okay
that
with
bad.
it."
Now, I did watch episode 1 or episode 2 of Star Wars in,
You
like,
don't
the
want to be
second
in
row.
you don't want to be in like
No, no.
first or second row,
I
but first section, perfect.
okay. So, like 4 between, like, 4 and 9, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Ju
always the aisle
just
seats.
before the rail, but, on the downside of the rail. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's like, like there's like an aisle between the back section and the
Yeah.
front section. I'm like right there,
Alright.
like right in front of the handicap seats.
I like it. Yes, yes, I said the handicap row,
And
basically.
that's literally my favorite spot in the theater.
Alright.
Don't take that spot, please.
I like the one just behind. I like to be the row on the rail because I can
See,
put my seat on the rail.
I like the feet on the rail thing, but then people will sit behind me, and I don't want to be near anyone.
Okay.
I like a 15-foot barrier between me and anybody else, and it's for their own good, because guess what, guys?
You guys talk.
I'll be talking during the movie, okay? You don't want to be near... I won't talk if people are near me.
Right.
I'm very respectful, but I want to. So I sit far away from everybody else, so I can bother Kelly constantly with my stupid quips. And a lot of times I would just find, like, we watched Dracula today.
Okay.
The 5 millionth, reimagining of Dracula with Christoph Waltz in it as like a
Okay.
priest. I was laughing so hard because I thought everything was stupid, and I'm like, if I was somebody else and somebody was laughing while I'm trying to enjoy a movie like this, I would kill them. So I try to keep myself quarantined from everybody else because I'm very annoying.
All right. You self-quarantine because you're like,
I'm self-aware about how
I know I'm
annoying
gonna be a huge pain in the ass. I'm definitely one for like the I do like a solid joke when you see something on screen and like that's a pun or just a throwaway comment. Like I do enjoy one of those.
Yeah, and that's me. That's me and Kelly just in the front row by ourselves. Nobody can hear us. Sometimes I will laugh during like really quiet parts if something is very stupid or strikes me as stupid, and then I'm like, oh god, everybody's just like, what an idiot.
She doesn't talk, does she?
Hardly ever. I'm the annoying one. I'm the reason for the season here.
Are you one to get excited and just be like middle of it and just give it a nice clap for if you hear like just a okay I guess Ford versus Ferrari maybe not, but like the car scene where he like he takes the owner and Matt Damon drives them around the airport. Like that was a fantastic scene. I almost want to be like,
see,
yeah.
I've never clapped at anything. I've got excited and happy,
Okay.
but yeah, mostly it's just me because we will go to like dumb movies just to be like, it's because it's funny to us. And Kelly is very subtle and sweet. She's not trying to make anyone else feel bad if they're enjoying the movie. If I think something is stupid, I'll low-key be actually dying laughing. Like this one wasn't as funny, but there was a movie they were watching. I can't even remember what it was recently, and I was literally just dying. I was like, I couldn't breathe, and I felt so bad for everyone around us because they seemed to be enjoying the movie, but I thought it was so stupid.
I've been to a handful of movies with your sister. I don't remember talking too much. I don't know. To be fair, there's probably a chance that I did. I was a tool. Am I a talker in movies? Okay. Well, I am now. I do love talking through a movie.
I love talking. I'm sorry, and it'd be better if I watched movies at home, but I'm not going to. So
no, I agree. In theater is best.
In theater in quarantine.
Yeah. So movies are fantastic. So there is a show I'm going to start. I'm going to put together. We had talked about it briefly on a past episode, and I think we talked a little bit more after. But I'm going to come up with scenes or movie lines that are iconic and that you've never seen the movie, but you know what movie it is. So like a little bit of a quiz of like, oh, I've never seen that movie.
Oh, this is like me with everything that's ever come out of Breaking Bad. I've never seen it, but I know so many quotes from it because
and every pizza on the roof, you know, is Breaking Bad.
Yeah, of course. But I've never seen the stupid show.
Right.
But I literally would notice anything from there because it's all over the internet.
I think that one would work with Liam because I'd be curious to see if he can catch the reference and be like, I've never seen the movie, but I do get what it's referencing or like it's like the boombox say anything.
Yeah.
Like if I was like, hey Liam already, and he's like, yeah, that's a boombox. I don't know what movie it is, but it's from a movie. I'm like kind of like one of those things. Because there's a lot of them
Well, and there's so many things that have been
memed.
memed in movies.
Yeah.
Where I feel like a lot of kids will be like, oh yeah, you know this from this movie. And I'm like, wait, that's not the origin.
Right.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were talking about like The Simpsons are like notorious and the Family Guy are notorious for their take on that scene, and so it'd be like this scene, and then where was the original from, and then
Yeah.
and it kind of about the game similar with that. So,
Well, like, yeah, and like, but I'm wondering if they know it's from something else because, like, obviously it didn't come straight from The Simpsons or Family Guy, or if they're just thinking, oh, that's a bit from Family Guy or The Simpsons.
So I think what's interesting is I find the bit, and then he says it's from The Simpsons, and then we were like, no, it's actually from somewhere else. So that way we can kind of see like generationally of like he only knows it as a Stranger Things reference, but it was originally one of these other references.
Right, because I've seen like even like the Sharon Stone leg crossing
Yeah.
thing, and people are like, oh yeah, what's that even from? I'm like, oh my god.
Be like, oh.
Basic Instinct. And don't watch it. See, that's the problem is like when you're talking to like younger people,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, it comes from this movie that you can't watch because it's far too adult for you.
Right.
So don't watch it, but know that the reference is from there.
It's be funny to be like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm curious on what, I don't even know if it's too adult. I just don't know if you would have any interest in it. Like,
there's definitely sex in that movie.
I haven't seen the movie in years.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I think that would be kind of fun. I want to do I would like to do a game with you and Liam, exploring the different nostalgias. Today's game, I don't think Liam would have done well in.
I don't know if I'm gonna do on it.
So I put it together. I had to, I think there's some stuff in here because I think it dips into a lot of our 80s and 90s nostalgia love. Hey, you want to come say hi?
Hi, Sophie.
Bye.
I need to go bed, so I'm getting ready for bed.
You need to get ready for bed?
Night beep.
All right, so I do have a little presentation. Now, in theory, it's mascots.
Okay.
There are some visuals, so I was like, fuck, great for an audio medium. But if this works out correctly, they should be able to see what we're saying too. So you can watch
You can watch how stupid I am when I don't get the reference.
All right. So
you promised no sports.
No sports.
Okay.
No, because I don't know.
It might not help us, but I'm never gonna get that. I'm sorry.
I have 3 sections. First section is if you say so. So these are going to be slogans.
Okay.
So you're going to tell me who, and what was this for?
Where's the beef? And it was like old lady.
Yep.
And it was for Wendy's.
It was Wendy's.
Okay. It was like doubting myself.
What's funny is I thought it was for $1 million. I never would have came up with Wendy's. I thought it was like Got Milk type thing.
What?
I thought it was from like the Beef Association.
No.
I completely spaced.
The Beef Association. I was giving you such a face.
She's worried about Sophie now.
Can you look up Beef Association and see if it's a thing?
Oh, put a pin in that. There's an association that you guys are gonna fucking lose your mind over. But yeah, it was Wendy's. I remember the commercial.
Yeah, it was like an old lady, and she's like, "Where's the beef?"
See, now that was funny is how many times has that been redone?
So many times.
Right. So be like, Liam, what is this from? He's gonna be like Simpsons or name of like 1 of 3 movies. Big 1984. 3 ladies were trying to figure out where's the beef. Now in theory, I'm not gonna push that button. We're just gonna let it. These are 5 seconds. So, but yeah, it was from Wendy's. I was like, all right, um, have it your way.
Have it your way is Burger King.
It was
It's Burger
King,
King.
yes.
Yeah, it's have it your way.
Because what's interesting is we remember them. I couldn't tell you what it is today. I couldn't tell you what theirs today is.
What Burger King's
Yeah.
slogan today is?
Mm,
Something about kings, probably.
maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Because we don't watch commercials like that anymore.
No, we don't.
It's not the same. Like the commercials you watch now are all for like BetterHelp.
And they had a jingle
Yep.
and some sweet visuals. Now they're just like, boom, look at my burger, $4.99.
Not to like ruin your thing because I see fast foods, but like it's like I'm loving it. Like
Yeah.
you don't get that now. There's no cool like jingle.
Okay. I say I'm loving it. It's coming up. All right. So we have I was gonna try and like PowerPoint this thing and give you one at a time, but make a run for the border, which back then totally knew it. Now they're like culturally insensitive.
Yeah, that would not be a great time for that. And then, well, and here's the thing too: is like they canceled the little Taco Bell dog because they were like, oh, it's culturally insensitive. But Mexican people love the Taco Bell dog,
which was the second slogan that they had, which was Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah, and he was like a little cute dog. He was like a chihuahua.
Dude, and he was full of sass.
But like Mexican people love that iconography of the Taco Bell dog. They don't feel offended by it. So I don't know why it gets canceled.
So what's interesting is it's the same thing. Gabriel Iglesias did it a little while ago during Space Jam with who was his face? LeBron James.
The new Space Jam.
Yeah,
didn't see it. But
I think they approached Gabriel Iglesias and was like, "We would like you to do Speedy Gonzalez," and he's like, "Why?" or something, and he's just like, "Because you're Mexican." He's like,
well, he also does like a little like reedy voice that he has as one of his characters, and he could speak Spanish and do it fast, and that's kind of what Speedy Gonzalez does.
But he like during his interview with him, he was just like, "Why'd you even get rid of this guy in the first place?" He's like, "Growing up, we had this guy who was like the fastest, coolest mouse in the world."
Yeah, he always comes out on top.
Yeah,
always.
I was like, "No." I guarantee you, the people who were like canceled this guy were not Mexicans.
No, of course not.
And then Taco Bell has now "Think Outside the Bun," which I think that's a solid slogan.
It's pretty sick because it shows what Taco Bell does differently than every other. Because Jack in the Box, Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, it's all burgers. I mean, I guess you have like Del Taco and stuff like that, but let's not talk about it.
Who?
Del Taco.
I love Del Taco, dude.
I love Del Taco, but
dude, tacos with crinkle fries and a burger, fucking A.
Dude, they have these thing, and it's like literally a big back delight. It's like cheesecake bites.
Yes,
they're so good. They're so good. It's insane. And they also have cherry Coke, which is very rare for fast food restaurants. So.
I don't see too many of them anymore. The one near the house closed.
Oh, there's like 3 around here.
Nice.
There's one by my job.
But I do love. I told you a little while ago. I'm gonna try to put a show together where we talk about great marketing campaigns. Because what's interesting is Taco Bell. I knew of Taco Bell, but only after that fucking stupid dog I was like, yeah, let's go, man.
Well, and there's a difference here because you grew up basically here.
Yeah.
So you had real Mexican food. In New Jersey, Taco Bell, when I was growing up, was Mexican food. Right. That's all we had was Taco Bell. So we thought that we were eating Mexican food when we were eating Taco Bell. So that was like appealing to us. Think outside the bun.
Right.
Try something a little different. Here you guys are like, fucking tacos here, there, everywhere.
Make a run for the border. Like they were iconic back in the day.
And cheap. They used to be very cheap. Now they're not as cheap.
I don't know the full dates, but let's call it like 2008, 2009, when Taco Bell found its resurgence in popularity. Do you remember what the cause of that was?
Resurgence in popularity
Like
for
they were
Taco
like
Bell.
a solid number 4, number 5 of fast food. And then for like a 4 or 5 year span, they jumped to like number 1, number 2. I had to have been in the early like odds, maybe into the teens.
No idea.
The Doritos,
Okay, don't bring up that sad scar in my heart
dude,
because the Doritos Tacos Locos were the
those,
bomb, and then now they only had. I think they got rid of all of them, but
yeah,
for a while they only had nacho.
yes.
Cool Ranch.
Everyone wanted Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch was the one I wanted.
Everybody wanted Cool Ranch. That year, they sold more of those tacos than like McDonald's sold burgers or some shit.
Well, yeah,
Like,
they had they had like one of the other taco, like one of the Dorito was like the chili one or something like that for a
maybe,
while.
yeah.
And those things like took over. Everybody was ordering that.
Like, so like, somewhere they're like, let's get Doritos, and people lost their mind.
Well, that's when they leaned into the fact that people were either they were imbibing in some substances right before eating Taco Bell.
Yes.
And they were like, let's just lean in.
Yeah.
Let's partner with Doritos.
Like Jackbox, when they had their late night menu, like Jack leaned
Oh,
up,
the grilled cheeseburger.
or the chicken sandwich grilled cheese.
Yeah.
And then the commercial was always fun, where you had the guy who was like talking to the ball.
Yeah.
Where you're like, clearly he's stoned, and he's like, I want 100 tacos. And the little ball's like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Dude, Jack Bosch is my favorite. All right, next we have, what a sandwich. The place where fresh is the taste.
Ooh. I'm gonna guess. What a sandwich. Now, burgers are sandwiches.
Okay.
But, however, I don't think they're talking about that. I'm guessing it's probably like Subway.
Subway.
But I don't remember the place where fresh is the taste.
I think
I remember $5 footlongs. That jingle went hard.
Now, what's interesting is when we talk about marketing campaigns, one of the best marketing campaigns has to be. It went like Subway went from like just a mall type
right
store to franchised, and had more locations than McDonald's worldwide. So there was a huge chunk of time in which the $5 footlong, Jared, like they were it.
Oh yeah, when they were telling us we were all going to lose weight if we ate Subway every day.
Absolutely.
But the $5 footlong, I remember that jingle, so like everybody would sing that.
Everybody. Like you couldn't order without like humming it a little bit. And you're like,
$5 footlong.
But yeah, good old Subway. Do we like that? Like, do we feel Subway has weathered its affiliation with Jared? Because like they didn't lean too much into Jared. Like, it wasn't like Jared was on the top and then this happened and they're like, oh, we got to panic. I think he was kind of already on the outs.
See, here's my thing. One, I think they did a great wash of Jared.
Mm-hmm.
But two, I think that like just the fact that it's gone downhill in general and all like the ingredients. Because I remember going into like a Walmart or something and you would smell Subway and you'd like beg your mother to get you Subway.
Bread, man. That's what you
wanted.
wanted.
You would smell that. Was it the Italian bread?
Yep.
You would smell that all the way through Walmart. Mom, please, can we get Subway? Can we get Subway? Can we get Subway? No. Like, but you'd want it so badly, and like college kids would go eat it because it was $5 and it was cheap. Now it's expensive, poor quality, and I don't know. I feel like they changed up the menu weirdly.
The meatballs don't look and feel and taste the same. Some of the things look a little bit.
And at the price that they're charging, like at that price for like $2 more, I can go down to like Chiba Hut and get a nice sandwich, a really good sandwich.
Do you remember when Arby's used to have the 5 for $5 deal?
Okay, yes.
That's amazing.
Everyone around me in my life hates Arby's.
I love fucking Arby's, dude.
Except for my boss. we're the only ones we're like an island of people who like
Yeah.
hate Arby's because it's actually good.
Dude, I love Arby's. There was a comedian years ago that was like, "Hey man," he's like, "I went to Arby's. They had a 5 for 5 deal." He's like, and then I remembered that was the same deal I had when I was a kid. So either inflation hasn't impacted Arby's in 20 years, or they've been highballing me for 20 years.
No, I remember who was it? Jon Stewart. He had like the whole thing about how much he hated Arby's,
Really?
and then like when he left, they were like, "Goodbye, John. See you later. It was all swell."
Oh, I do like a good Arby's. My mom loves Arby's.
And it's something different. It's not a
Yes.
burger. Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Forget about the beef.
Okay.
They have the best chicken strips in the business.
You think so?
Hands down, I would like eliminate all other chicken strips at fast food restaurants for the Arby's ones. They're so good.
There is something amazing about a potato cake.
Yeah, potato cakes. They got mozzarella sticks, which is unusual.
Mozzarella sticks, zucchini, and onion rings are the most expensive sides for people for them to purchase.
And they got curly fries. Everybody likes a good curly fry.
Dude, they have like do they have regular fries?
No, not that I know of.
Good night, Daddy.
Hey, good night.
Good night. I'm going to bed.
Oh, why do you have to go to bed? What do you have tomorrow?
School.
Oh, you're gonna learn everything?
Are you gonna be smarter than us? Good job, Maria. You can be so smart.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Say Whimsy.
Good night, Whimsies.
But yeah, I do enjoy an Arby's. I do think that the buns have gotten smaller over time. Now, there's a thing. I think it's a regional thing. My dad ordered it once in Texas, and I looked it up at one point. The Big Montana or something?
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Dude, it's like 3 times all the meats.
Oh, no.
Dude. Oh, no, hold on, everybody. We have to look this up. There's an off-the-menu Arby's sandwich that's like gigantic.
Oh, you remember when that used to be a huge thing? Secret menus?
Yes.
But sometimes I feel like maybe they're just made up because people used to tell me that about McDonald's all the time. And I'm like, yeah, I've worked at McDonald's for 5 years. I've never heard of any of this.
Okay, ready? The Arby's Big Montana is a discontinued oversized roast beef sandwich which featured a half a pound of sliced roast beef on a seasoned bun. Half pound. I think there was some other stuff. There's a couple of like old hated ones where like they threw like fucking a chicken and something else on this stupid thing. Like who knows?
Yeah, I think that's what secret menus are. Is just like nobody who works at fast food cares enough. Because like people would tell me all the time, I work at McDonald's, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, there's this crazy like McGangbang sandwich." I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Just tell me what you want and I will make it.
Before the internet, like stoners would come up with things. And
Yeah,
because
which is fine, like
right.
cool, but don't pretend like it's some weird secret menu item that we have. Because Jamba Juice had a secret menu
Yes.
for real.
Yes.
Starbucks had a secret menu for real.
It wasn't just some slang. It wasn't 2 sandwiches that you buy and you just put on top of each other.
And also, it was something that they were like, okay, this is how you make like Jamba Juice, like the white gummy bear.
Yeah.
They would teach you how to make that if somebody ordered it. If you order a McGangbang, I have to figure it out live.
Right, which was like double cheese, like a chicken sandwich and an English the egg McMuffin egg or something. I don't even remember.
Literally, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we'll make it. We don't care.
Yeah,
we're not paying for it.
All right, our next slogans. Okay, let's go with "Have a barrel of fun." Does that ring a bell at all? That was in like a hard early 80s.
That is a no for me.
Now I believe "Finger Looking Good"
would be
the most probably one of the most iconic slogans of a fast food place.
Is it?
Finger looking good? Yeah.
Because I was gonna say it either has to be KFC or Popeyes, but I know it's chicken related.
Right.
But we didn't really have Popeyes when I was growing up. I don't know.
Did you have more churches than Popeyes?
Maybe.
I remember seeing a lot more churches chickens before Popeye.
There used to be a ton of churches chickens, and then they just like collapsed in on themselves.
I don't like.
Like everyone that I've ever known of no longer is in that same location.
Have you ever seen somebody protesting outside of a KFC?
No.
Dude, no joke.
For what?
Because KFC,
Oh, the poor chickens? Yeah, that's
um,
what we serve
I
here.
think they genetically enhance those chickens to have bigger breasts and like
They do
3
that with
legs.
all
I know.
chickens. They do that with literally all the ones you buy in the grocery store too. You want to
Right.
go after Walmart
Right.
now?
Um,
I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but like you'd have to go after everybody.
right. But have a barrel of fun because like they, to be fair, they're like iconic for the big bucket.
Yeah, the bucket of chicken, family size bucket.
Yeah, but why a barrel?
Because it's a barrel. Like a bucket is like a barrel shape.
And because of the lines.
Yeah.
All right, I guess. Do you think Colonel Sanders has aged well?
He's dead, so probably not.
Uh,
No, I don't think anyone wants another like white plantation owner looking guy.
Now, do you remember they leaned into it for a minute when like Norm Macdonald, they'd have all these comedians come in and play Colonel Sanders,
Yeah.
like over the top and kind of like this goofy.
Oh, and they had the KFC like little drama thing, didn't they? With like Mario Lopez or something. Hold on. Maybe I drew.
Is that a thing? Mario Lopez also was like, whoa, no KFC.
Oh my god, I'm so right.
That is
recipe for seduction. It's the KFC sponsored Lifetime mini movie. Yes.
I'm just coming to get some new pajamas because I'm hot.
okay.
Okay, baby.
Do you know what is one of the funniest? Okay, KFC. Okay, here's some two anecdotes in case you need to ever bring them up during a fast food KFC conversation.
Okay.
Their Twitter, their Instagram, or their Facebook, whatever social media they have, they only follow.
Good night.
Who was it?
Good night for you too.
Mwah.
It's like, I think like, oh crap, I forget what it was now. They follow like, because what is their slogan? 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah.
So I think they follow 11 guys named Herb and the Spice Girls. How do you get to be one of those herbs?
I
That's
mean,
what I want to know.
there might only be 11 herbs left.
Right?
It's not a popular baby name.
No, definitely not.
Herbert, I'm guessing. Herbert?
I have an affinity. I like Herbert. And then I believe it was KFC, how they lost their secret recipe. The dumbest story you've ever heard in your life.
They left it somewhere.
Basically, someone came in and interviewed him. The grandson of the grandson who now runs the thing was like, yeah, let me show you some old photos and some old stuff from back in the day. And on one of the pieces of paper that they were like, they gave the reporter was the 11 herbs and spices.
Oh my god. Well, it can't be that big of like a thing. Come on. What is it? Salt, pepper, garlic powder?
Right?
Like, how many spices can you name? That's probably the ones that are involved.
I don't know. You go down the spice aisle, there's like 100 of those stupid things.
Yeah, but they're not in KFC chicken. You're not putting the curry powder in there.
Eye of Newt. All right, who else we got? This one is fun.
Avoid the noid? You got 30 minutes? Is this food still?
It is food still.
You got 30 minutes.
This is old timey.
That sounds threatening almost. You've got 30
Yes.
minutes.
It was threatening. They got rid of this thing.
Wait, avoid the noid kind of sounds familiar. Give me a hint.
The 30 minutes is a delivery.
Oh, so like,
Can I eat? Love you.
so like a Domino's or something like that, where it's like 30 minutes or less.
Yes.
Also a great movie with Jesse Eisenberg.
Yes. Pizza used to be 30 minutes or less.
Which they could still probably do that if
Yes.
they didn't sublet to DoorDash.
I think what happened, if you followed it, people were just like super shitty about it.
I think that is by design though, because
Yeah.
okay, so great scene in Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man's with Tobey Maguire, is he's delivering a pizza and he's late, and then they're like, I'm not paying for it. Like it's part of, you're gonna eat a pizza every once in a while.
Right.
But when you eat a pizza, it's like the ingredients and whatnot is not like the value that you're charging somebody. So if I paid $10 for pizza, they're not making it for $10.
Right.
So they like the gimmick. They like the idea that most people are not going to complain enough to get their money back.
Right.
So and once in a while you have to eat a pizza or something, no big deal.
Right.
But now people are going to order from you because they think they're going to get it faster
Right.
than the guy next to you.
Yes.
Literally works.
I think that's, to be fair, I think it's a brilliant marketing campaign. Now, the reason I keep bringing it up is because they actually have awards for marketing campaigns.
Yeah.
Like Jackbox won an award for theirs in the late 2000s after the E. coli.
Yeah, when they brought in
Yeah,
Jack.
dude, fucking genius. I absolutely love it. But I do like a good I do like the idea of like the marketing aspect of it, of like how do we hook an entire like it's like a subsection of people or a generation.
Well, and it used to be such a unifying thing because we're all watching like
The same TV shows.
USA, TNT, True TV, Food Network.
Mhm.
So we're all watching the same commercials. Now the commercials are tailored to you and they're from like a million different companies.
Yeah.
Before, when you hear ba da ba ba ba, you're gonna hear it on every single channel that you go on is gonna be that McDonald's commercial.
I like that how they even spelled it out for you. Because I was like, how do you spell that? And it's on there. All right. The next section. Mascot Forgotten Faces. I'm going to show you a mascot. You tell me who it is or who and where they're and who they're for.
Okay.
Because the next section is their actual name of.
Oh no, that's gonna be terrible.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I tried to find some easier ones. I didn't try to go too obscure. Some of them are a little bit obscure, but who is this guy? Who is he for? We have
Hamburger Helper, right?
Oh shoot! Nice. Okay, so people who aren't watching the video, we have an oven mitt with some eyes. Hamburger Helper was the hand with the red. That's a mitten. It's Arby's.
Arby's? Ugh.
Arby's for a minute had a mitten.
A mitten? For what?
I have no idea.
What are you making that you need a mitten? You can't tell me it has a name, though.
I don't remember. I didn't put names on here because I don't remember what his name was. It wasn't important.
There's no way that thing has a name.
Okay. Now we have a dog hair. Looks like a little chihuahua.
I'm guessing it's a Taco Bell.
That's the Taco Bell dog, dude.
Was it played all by one dog?
Ooh. Good question. Maybe that's why they stopped. Like, nah.
No, it was too sad. It was too sad. R.I.P. Let's Taco Bell at the funeral.
We catered. All right. Who is this kid? Oh, I didn't mean to leave the
little Dairy Queen logo.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Yeah. You go look at all the other ones. I do go out and make sure that I blocked out certain things. Damn it.
I don't know what that kid's name is.
That's Dennis the Menace.
Is that really Dennis the Menace? I was going to say Dennis the Menace, but I was like, there's no way he was the Dairy Queen mascot.
There was an old, I think it was a Kevin Smith Smodcast episode that had Walt Flanagan and Brian Johnson on it. It might have been a Tell 'em Steve Dave episode that had Kevin. Nope, it was a Tell 'em Steve Dave episode with Kevin on it, and they spent like 45 minutes looking into Dennis the Menace and like the dilly bars and everything else and the lore, and then like who owns this stupid thing, and like how did it stay so long? He was like their mascot for years.
That's so weird.
For years, he was in there up until like probably like I think like 2005 or 6 or some shit. But yeah, Dennis Menace
I wonder
was
who went after who. Was like Dairy Queen like, hey yo, can we borrow this? Or
Dairy Queen's like, dude, who like I think Dairy Queen's like, who the fuck is this kid?
They're like, what's going on here?
Yeah, Dennis the Menace was a Dairy Queen mascot for a while. All right, who we got next? Okay, we got
Horrifying.
that
But
is
it's the it's the Pillsbury Doughboy, I'm assuming.
yes.
But like a way older version of him, like
I almost want to say that almost might be like a Simpsons because they don't have the Pillsbury and the blue in his hat. But yes, we have a white fluffy
the
chef.
vacant expression is what's getting me the most.
You might have nightmares tonight. He has what was that little like
Ascot.
Ascot. Um, he was always fun. Push him in the little tummy. He's like, hey.
You're laughing. No, I remember the commercials where he used to like be on the countertop while people
Yeah.
were baking, and then they'd give him a little poke and you giggle. That was cute.
He was like, because he's like, check out my fucking sweet croissants or pigs in the blanket. You need some of the and
Yeah, and he was like roll up the
yeah,
croissants and show you how to do it.
and like that's a that's a quality commercial. Like 15, 20 seconds, and you get the push on the end. Credits.
He's lovable, sweet, non-problematic.
Non-problematic. Yeah, I think he was safe for everybody.
Still is probably. I don't
Probably.
know.
This guy.
What on earth?
We did technically hear about him earlier.
Did we?
30 minutes, the 30-minute one.
No way.
That is annoyed.
Ugh.
I have no idea what. For whatever reason, I vaguely remember this thing. I loved this guy.
I don't know. He makes me feel like I wouldn't like to be like alone in an alleyway with him at night.
He's got like a full red jumpsuit looking thing with some ears. Almost looks like I get a gesture from him a little bit.
Is it like a little bit like he's like an annoying pest or
Yes.
something?
But I don't know how that ties into my pizza.
Don't have weird people
Avoid the noid.
bugging you.
Is it like I'm hungry? Don't like avoid the hunger of a pizza? I have no idea. I didn't go.
I'm assuming he like stopped the delivery from coming, or is he like the feeling of hunger?
Maybe I don't know. I didn't. The noid. So void the noid. Like I can get like avoid the void of like the void of like I'm hungry.
Yeah, like the void in your stomach.
Right.
You know.
I could buy that. Dude, somebody was like, noid.
And he's got like bunny ears on him, or are those supposed to be like antennae?
I think they're like bunny ears. And he's got this weird mask looking thing. Like he's trying to play up the superhero. There is a very old N60 or regular Nintendo game of him.
Horrifying.
Absolutely horrifying. I agree. Who else we got? This guy. I don't know if you actually know this guy. His name is Speedy.
Speedy. That's
double E on the end.
Doesn't help me. Obviously for food, since he's got a little chef's hat and everything he like is donuts or something.
He was replaced by a clown.
Like from McDonald's?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like before McDonald's got.
Have you seen the original Ronald McDonald?
Dude, yeah.
Now that is something I don't want to be like in a dark room with.
There's a cereal that had a clown. He was I'll find you a picture of it in a little bit. Horrifying. These early clowns, these black and white clowns. Clown cereal. Hold on, we're looking them up.
Yeah, look at this shit. That's
Dude,
crazy.
That is horrifying. Like,
I swear to God, people in the 50s, like, this runs our country now. People who thought that this looked okay. You're like, yeah, I love this psychopath with his bloody face and his cup nose.
Okay. Kirkland. Let's see. Hold on. There's another one that was like. Okay. He was for Post for old rice crinkles. Look at this guy.
Oh no.
Like straight out of like
no
Tim Curry's
Post got rid of rice crinkles.
Oh, dude, that guy looks like he eats children. All right.
It's probably why they buried him.
Right. Okay. Now here's what's funny. Okay.
California raisins.
Yes. Do you know where they came from?
No.
Like,
But we had toys that were
yes.
these raisins as kids.
California raisins. Now here's what's funny, because raisins. Okay, they came from California. Was like, we need still more raisins.
People are not buying our raisins.
But you guys made fun of me earlier because of the beef association. Dude, they did win an Emmy.
As they should. They're very talented.
But they were with the California Raisin Advisory Board. The advisory board would be like, they're like,
who's on the board of? Hey, can we get them as a guest? Can I get somebody from the California Raisin Advisory Board?
back in '86, be like, hey, all right, you guys wanted to sell more raisins, and you guys were like, claymation, fucking anime, like.
Doesn't raisin seem like the kind of thing that would just be the same no matter what? Just that nothing could affect it. Nobody could make you want raisins, but nobody could make you not want raisins.
Well, what's interesting is big raisin industry, because like, how many? Can you name another? I think there's only one other raisin brand that you might be able to come up with. Sun something. The red box.
The red box.
Sunkiss, Sunkin, Sunkern, Sun something. But like.
But I'm not eating raisins, bro. Like, I had these as toys, but I still didn't eat raisins as a kid.
I don't like raisins.
I'll eat them in cookies.
What about your cereal? Raisin Bran.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And we don't have raisins in the house because we had a dog.
Raisins no good for dogs?
Yeah, let's let everybody know that, because I didn't know that into adulthood.
Right.
Dogs cannot eat raisins or kidneys will shut down and they'll die.
Oh, okay.
Grapes too, but raisins are more concentrated because there's no water in them. So yeah, don't feed your dog raisins. They're worse than chocolate. I had no idea. I owned a dog. I've owned multiple dogs, and I did not know that. Not that I was eating raisins, but you know.
And who about this guy? This guy is playing a piano with a giant moon head. He's probably one of my favorite characters that's no longer no longer in existence.
Giant moon head playing. Is this for food? Is this food related?
It is.
He's like in front of a cityscape. He's kind of like a cool guy.
He was promoting like eating later in the night. His name was Mac.
Mac
Tonight.
Mac Tonight.
I was McDonald's like late night guy.
Oh no.
He looks trippy as hell.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool. Like,
I think he looked cool. I'd had a couple of toys, but yeah, this guy, there's no way Liam would have known half of these, and he's gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy?
He looks like an oncoming HR complaint, to be honest. Look at that smile.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, this guy's definitely a predator. Sunmaid is the raisin. Thank you. All right.
Kelly hears everything.
She does. And I also screamed pretty loud. Okay, I think that was the last of... Ooh, this one? Who is this? We got a tub. We got Country Crock in the back. But we don't want Country Crock. They're on the back.
First of all, Country Crock is amazing.
Maybe, until we figure out who this is.
Guessing it's either like, I can't believe it's not butter.
Which was notorious for the yellow container.
Or actual butter, because people think that Country Crock is not as good as actual butter, but it is.
You're close.
I'm gonna die.
That was their entire, their whole campaign was that almost. That's fucking Parquet.
Not the Parquet laughs. Oh my god. You know what? I'm dying by Country Crock. Country Crock is amazing. It does everything butter does, and you can't convince me otherwise.
I do Country Crock right now. But, yeah, Parquet. Parquet had the tub of butter that would just scream Parquet. I had to put that one in. All right.
Parquet.
And then the last set are going to be, what's my name?
Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna.
You should be okay with some of these.
If I don't know what they are, I'm just gonna make it up. Well, that's Chester Cheetah.
Chester Cheetah. Who does he work for?
Cheetos. Or
Cheetos.
Frito-Lay, technically.
I think his look is pretty consistent over the this is like the older one. Did they not try to make him more kiddish? I could be making that up.
Yeah, this one is like a little bit more edgy, like 90s Chester Cheetah. I will say that my whole childhood I didn't like Cheetos because I liked Cheese Doodles, which was a Wise brand potato chip, which you guys don't have here.
No. Crunchy or Puffs?
Puffs, because Cheese Doodles are Puffs. So I'll eat the Puffs now, the Cheetos Puffs.
When you go to Target, will you get the big tub of like cheese balls, Puffs balls?
I don't like the flavor on the balls as much.
Okay, fair.
And like the Puffs are more like fun to eat.
Yeah. Who is this guy? We gotta know who this guy is.
Toucan Sam.
Yes, and who is he with?
Like Fruit Loops.
Now, how do you spell Fruit Loops?
FROOTLLOPES.
I love, like, only semi-recently that I realized, like, because they can't call it fruit, because there's no fruit in it.
And also, we have it in the kitchen, so.
But it's one of those where I'm like, I would have put $1 million, like, growing up as a kid, I'm like, it's fucking you, dude.
So you're saying for you, the FROT thing is like a Mandela effect. You thought it was FRUIT.
I think they just never leaned into the double O.
Leaned in. It's OOO. Double O fruit, double O loops. It's matchy.
Oh, dude, whoever came up with that, man, yes, please.
They were thinking about it.
I do, man. I wish I grew up in like the 50s and the 60s, like Mad Men. I wish I could do old advertising.
Yeah,
I think that would have been fun.
Back when it was like
not like so much in the 50s where I'm like, let's just cater to the women of like, here's this fucking shopping, here's this vacuum cleaner that's to make your life easier, or smoke cigarettes so you can have smaller babies. Like not so much there, but I would like late 70s into the 80s.
See, I think I like the 90s because when like the edgy, like cool mascots all came out, and all like anyone, including your cereal mascots, would like rap.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Like
because they were trying to be cool and like street.
Diggum, the Sugar Smacks frog.
Yeah.
He's like, I got a backwards hat. I'm rapping.
I'm so cool, bro. I love that. I love that for us.
I think this guy's iconic.
Yeah, it's Tony the Tiger.
He's great, man.
Frosted Flakes. It's like one of the only cereals I eat.
Sophie absolutely loves this cereal. She had a bag of it on the way home.
I know. She won't let me ever have it in the house because she eats it all.
Tony the Tiger, man. I enjoyed that guy. Who are these three guys?
That's Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Which I think is like a brilliant, like...
Oh, for sure. And then they all had us listening to our like cereal bowls.
Yes.
Like, I think I hear the Snap, Crackle, and the Pop.
So, okay, I showed you the picture of the clown for Rice Crinkles. Someone would be like, we gotta rebrand this whole thing. We're gonna get rid of the clown. We're gonna 3 kids, Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Yeah, they're like cool. They're like little like mischievous scamps.
Yeah.
That was the other thing about the 90s was like mischievous scamps.
Lucky Charms, Tricks the Rabbit.
That's right.
We're always like, hey man,
I'm always getting one over on other people. Like,
don't tell your parents I'm here. I do enjoy some Snap. Probably one of the only brand that has a multiples. Like most of them are single. You can't do Rice Krispies without one of these with one of these guys was sick.
Yeah, it's all marketing though. Like you have to have all 3 of them because then people are listening for like different sounds when they pour their milk.
I think we should go back and we should do like a survey on the back. Which one are you? Are you Snap, Crackle, or Pop? And give me, because I would like to know what each of their characteristics are.
Ooh, I do miss having like cool stuff on the back of cereal boxes.
Yes. A little maze, cut out a thing, maybe a little word search or some shit. Because
Send away for a toy.
there used to be 100% wherever you, because whether you were at the table or Saturday morning at the coffee table, it was big bowl, box of cereal with you, so that way you can add more, and then the box is always there and you're reading the back of it.
Yeah, then you had something to do while you were just sitting there eating breakfast all sleepy.
Tempting to read. Who is this person? Maybe.
That's the Keebler elf.
Now, what's his name?
Isn't his name also like Sam or something like that?
It is not Sam, but he is because he is a Keebler elf. And then you're like, fuck.
Fudge stripes for the win, man.
Yeah?
Dude, I think that they changed the ingredients in fudge stripes though, because they used to be way better.
Keebler elf. Ernest Ernie J. Keebler.
Oh shoot, he's like the CEO as well.
Yeah.
Then he's not just a mascot; he owns the company. We were being a little bit like assumption, like we're making assumptions there.
Yeah, because he was always, I liked him because he was always like walking you through the trees and showing you how the cookies were made by the other elves. There are technically 4 other elves that actually have names before him. It was run by 4. He came in and got rid of those other 4.
Yeah, forget it.
There was a Joy somebody and somebody else. And but yeah, Keebler. I enjoyed the Keebler elf. I thought he was always fun.
He's the only one who goes with like the company and not the product. You know what I mean? Like Tony the Tiger is Frosted Flakes, but it's not like General Mills or whatever.
Yeah. Now, this I don't understand. How did we lose this guy? Okay, we got a bear holding a blanket.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Describe the bear in the blanket.
He like a doll, like something Sophie would have, curly hair, like a curly material. Like if a bear, how do you? It's not curly, but he's holding a very clean. Look at you.
From 1994.
You have a 1994. What's his name? Snuggles. And who did he represent?
Fabric softener.
Dude, she just lost her mind. She's like, I know this one. I have one of these. Snuggles, absolutely. How did we lose a Snuggles? Like, he didn't offend anybody.
I don't know, did we lose him or do we just not watch?
When's the last time you saw Snuggles in anything?
He's got to be like on the box, right?
I don't think so.
Let me order it from Walmart right now.
Okay. Snuggles. Which fabric softener was he with? Was it Snuggles?
Yeah. See, he's on the box.
Oh shit, he's still there. Well played, Snuggles. Like, I want to do. Okay, here's what we do. For some episode somewhere, we get everybody to dress up as a mascot, and we're all at like a mascot, like a town hall, right?
Yeah.
And then someone's like, "Hey, man, you're trying to bump me off my box." You're like, "Shut up, Snuggles! You're always on the box." And Snuggles is like, "Whoa, at least I'm not racist." He's like, "It was the 50s."
He's the best one. The least problematic. He just likes soft things straight from the dryer.
And it was always a blanket. It's not like I'm hugging people. He's like, I don't want to hug people.
No, I want a fresh from the dryer blanket that's nice and warm. And we could all feel that.
And you know that cute little voice too?
Yeah, he was so cute.
Who do we have here? This is A man in a top hat, black suit with a cane.
Oh, he's like the Monopoly guy, but I forgot what his name is. It's not Mr. Monopoly. That would be too easy.
Some people refer to him as Mr. Monopoly, but he does have a first and last name.
Oh, it's like something dumb, like something wise, something like the compound last name, right? Like Pennywise is a compound last name.
Yes, but it's not Pennywise.
I know it's not Pennywise, but it's like
Milburn Pennybags.
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 What a terrible name. Why do you have bags of pennies?
No idea.
I know this game was made like in the past or like the 50s or some crazy nonsense, but
Right.
like pennies.
Due to inflation, do new Monopoly games update the pricing of housing?
Well, you don't want to call your guy nickel bags. Like that. You want dime bags. Like that's not gonna work. But
fair. 8 ball. Yeah. Milburn money or Pennybags.
Milburn is a tough one.
Yes, that's an old timey name.
What would you even call yourself? Millie? That's kind of a weird name for a dude.
You know,
no offense to a dude. Yeah, it was Milton or something like that.
But he's close representation of
And the funny thing about Monopoly is they made that game to prove how monopolies are bad.
Yeah.
But instead we were like, look how much money we can make if we control everything.
Right? And then, because I think in the rules, I think you're allowed to actually trade or negotiate. I think it actually says that you're allowed to like barter.
Okay, so I can kind of sense that you're going to be this person. So like hold your offense for a second. Who's the worst person in a game night than the person who like reads the instructions for the game? Like what a killjoy. Like the people who are like, oh, you can't put a +2 on top of another +2 in Uno.
Right.
Like yes you can. Yes you can. That's the way everybody plays. I don't care who made the game or how they do it.
Oh, I'm the guy who's like, that's not how free parking works. There is no put it in the middle.
You don't get the money when you get free parking. You just lose money. That's all it is. And when you get on free parking, you don't have to pay. So, yeah.
I wonder if they've retconned free parking in new editions.
I would hope so, because everybody plays it that way. And you're lame if you're sitting there with the piece of paper going, no.
That is like the only people who would have came up with that rule had to have been parents. Been like, fuck, my kid keeps crying that he's losing all of his money. Let's figure out a way to get him more money.
I think most people are just wondering like what you do with the money, because like most people would like tuck it under.
Dude, the instructions are like 12 pages long.
Yeah, I'm like, we would tuck the money under free parking, so it kind of felt like when you landed on it, you should get the money.
It was the only square that didn't do much of anything.
Well, yeah, it's like doubles as like jail, right?
I don't know. I think it was. I'd be honest. Yeah, of all the corners, this is the only one that didn't do much of anything. I think it was like a free fucking roll, or like
maybe so. Well, I think the idea of it is that like if you land somewhere else, like on somebody's property, you could get charged. But if you land there, it's free parking because you're not getting charged anything, but you're also not buying anything.
Every other square has a fee involved.
Yeah, that they could charge you if you land on it. If you land on my house, then you owe me $120.
So hold on, I'm trying to
But
think.
if you land there, it's free parking.
Is it 10 squares on each side?
Dude, we just played this at Dave and Buster's, bro.
Nice. But yeah, so of the 96 possible spots that you could lose money, free parking is the one that's like, no.
But it's also one where you can't gain anything. So it's not like you land on something, you can buy it.
Do you know how to get out of jail?
How do you get out of jail? Doubles.
Yes. Is there not a rule that, I was wondering if like there's a limit, like if you go like 5 turns, you get out.
No, fuck you.
Okay.
Roll better.
Who's this guy?
He's the Cocoa Puffs.
He's Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs guy.
Dude, he looks jacked up. Dude, that guy looks like he's cuckoo for Cocoa
Dude,
Puffs.
he's kind of a crackhead for
He
Cocoa
definitely
Puffs.
looking a little.
He takes it intravenously,
Yes.
I'm sure, but I'm sure he has a name. It's like
Sunny.
Sonny.
Sonny. Sunny Cuckoo something.
It's a very crackhead name.
Yeah. I always wondered.
Sorry if your name's Sonny.
I always wondered if there was a problem because he always popped out of the box like Elmer Fudd did out of the logo at the end.
Yeah.
I was always like curious of like, does Looney Tunes be like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
we got the
You're walking on thin ice here, buddy. You better watch out, Sonny. The bird of
You get a stutter.
unknown origin. Well, is it supposed to be a chicken? I don't understand. What kind of bird is that?
That's a cuckoo bird.
I don't know about that. What does a cuckoo
that-
bird look like?
He looks jacked up. Okay, who about this guy? We know who we all love this guy.
It's Captain Crunch, obviously.
What's his name?
I don't know. He's got like a name and it's like
Horatio Magellan.
no wonder he always goes by Captain Crunch.
You're like Horatio. Like, I wouldn't know Horatio as a name until like.
So like Captain Crunch has changed over the years though, right?
Yeah. Do you ever notice that a lot of your cereal mascots, their eyes are always looking down? Do you know why?
Are they looking at what they're eating, bruh? Like
Eye contact with kids. Because kids are so because they're always on like a ish higher shelf. But yeah, there's the eye contact.
yeah, because I'm not gonna say that I remember this, but I definitely remember this.
Yes.
Like this one with
Before
like,
he got 3D'd.
Yeah, before he got 3D'd. Like just more of like a Captain Crunch dude. I don't ever remember eating Captain Crunch. Like it was always Crunch Berries. I don't remember getting just the cereal.
What's interesting is you can lose friends with the question of which one do you prefer and or do you like the yellow pieces. There are some people who are like they will stab you in the throat if you're like I don't like the yellow pieces. They're like fuck you, they're the best.
I feel like here's the thing.
Okay.
I think there's people who like Captain Crunch. I think there's people who like Crunch Berries. I think you're a psycho if you like Oops All Berries.
I love Oops All Berries. Are you kidding me?
What is wrong with you? You have to do your due diligence. You have to do the time if you want the reward. Do you just eat the marshmallows from freaking
yes.
Lucky Charms?
No joke. I have a bag of Lucky Charm marshmallows.
Absolute stupidity. Terrible lesson for the child.
Oops All Berries was the best day of my life.
This is terrible parenting. This is terrible parenting 101. When I was a kid, I used to eat like Lucky Charms, and I would like divide up my bowl to marshmallows and weird oat pieces.
Yeah.
And I would diligently eat all the weird oat pieces first,
right.
and then consume all the marshmallows.
Yes. It was always fun to like spoon them out.
It's delayed gratification. It's teaching them something.
Dude, when they announced Oops All Berries, I lost my goddamn mind. It was
you can't just eat the berries.
Dude,
you can't just eat the berries. It's too much.
Okay, what is the most common thing about the yellow pieces? Like everybody will always comment on at some point.
Being giant babies about it cutting up the roof of your
Dude,
mouth.
There's
nothing. You're fine. You're fine.
But it's the only cereal that cuts up your mouth.
But you're fine.
I know you're fine.
You're like a baby.
But,
like, oh my god.
No. I don't even care that it did it, but it is interesting that it is the only cereal that will fuck up your mouth.
Yeah. You're doing your due diligence before you get the reward. You can't just go straight to the reward, dude.
Oh.
That's wild. That's wild. Oops All Berries is for psychopaths. I'm sorry.
Now,
I do make that reference a lot, and nobody ever gets it.
Dude, I fucking love it, dude.
I'll be like, oh yeah, shoot. it's oops all paper clips in here. And they're like, because we're looking for binder clips. I was like, oh, it's oops all paper clips instead of like paper clips and binder clips. And they'd be like, what are you talking about? I'm like, like oops all berries. Like you were looking for a mix, but you got like just the ones that nobody wants.
There's the cereal that I would prefer from them other than all berries. They have a peanut butter version
of Captain Crunch.
Yes,
Never
there's a
had
peanut
it.
butter, dude. I fucking love it, man.
Never had it. Don't need it because I put in the work.
There's no berries. There's no yellow pieces. They're just peanut. Are there any other peanut butter cereals?
Yes. Reese's Puffs.
They wish. They wish they were the captain.
Literally. That's their whole thing is the peanut butter flavor.
Okay. 2. That's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, I will fuck around with some peanut butter. But yeah, I'm an all berries guy.
No. Hey, listeners, don't be like that. Do yourself a favor, eat the regular one.
That is it.
Okay, apparently there's a Cinnamon Toast Crunch peanut butter.
All right. Now we could obviously we missed a handful of mascots. Dig'em, the frog, I think was totally cool.
What about the Cookie Crisp?
Yeah, the dog.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I love that guy. And I loved Cookie Crisp as a kid. I thought I was eating little cookies, and it kind of was. Wasn't I?
It kind of was, yeah. It was funny because like I think we're like the last generation of in which you could say Cookie Crisp, and you remember like the commercial or the dog, or like you knew exactly what it was.
Does it even exist anymore? They are bringing back a lot of old cereals. Have you noticed French Toast Crunch is back?
Yes. They've always had a very small section on the shelf. I don't know why they have a different bagging than the rest of them. Most of them have the regular clear plastic, and Cookie Crisp for a reason always have these silver.
Yeah. Oh, Corn Pops had silver too. Corn Pops had silver on the inside and white on the outside. My mom loved Corn Pops and would not allow us to eat her Corn Pops, but I do remember the packaging. It was like metal-y almost.
Yes, yeah.
And it was said it was to like preserve the freshness and the taste of Corn Pops. Which, by the way, kind of like the worst cereal, honestly.
Dude.
I coveted it greatly as a kid because my mom wouldn't let me have any, but not great.
That's the one that they look like little beans, or like, dude, they swelled up so hard.
Yeah, they're just, I don't know.
Dude, they absorbed that.
They became
Sugar Smacks, right?
They literally became like soggy so quickly.
So fast. I ate them, but
it's these boys.
Oh yeah, those ones. Oh yeah. No,
they're like
that.
yellow.
Oh, I'll eat those things for days.
Yeah, Kelly's texting me angrily saying that Corn Pops are the best. Just don't put them in milk. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, Kelly and I grew up as dry cereal eaters.
Yeah.
As in, we didn't put milk in our cereal ever. I didn't realize that was unusual until I grew up.
Okay, so Kellogg's and Post had Honey Smacks and Golden Crisps. Dude, these cereals, like these ones, those were I don't know why people ate this.
Ugh.
They tasted horrible. I remember eating them for days, but it was one of those, if you didn't eat it fast enough, you couldn't eat the sogginess of them. Sweetened puffed wheat cereal.
What was those ones that were like a wheel shape with like spokes in it?
Honeycomb.
Those were amazing.
Dude, I love dude, I'll throw down some honeycomb. Who was their mascot? Honeycomb.
I don't think they need one. Oh, why didn't we talk about Cinnamon Toast Crunch mascot? The little like psychotic Cinnamon Toast Crunch pieces that would like eat each other.
Oh, dude.
Those things were wild.
Like pre-minion? Like, they were just like, all they do is run around the bowl.
Speak nonsense and eat each other. That was the whole thing.
Heck yeah. Do you remember 7-Up had a mascot?
Oh, vaguely. 7-Up. Who drinks 7-Up anymore? That stuff's great.
Oh, I love 7-Up.
Wonder if kids still play Heads Up 7-Up in class.
I want to say yes. I want to say Liam did episode 3 or 17.
They still cheat by looking at the shoes.
Obviously.
Good.
But they had a Spot, the little red guy with the glasses
Oh yeah.
and the arms. They had a video game. It's interesting. I just recorded an episode of with Lasagna Hammer. And we did Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka, the entire movie was based or was only created for the release of the Wonka bar by Quaker. And I just love the idea of like 7-Up is like, how much does it cost to make a video game for Nintendo? Let's do it.
Well, video games used to be wild. I remember there was like an Emperor's New Groove video game for the Game Boy Color. And now thinking about it, I'm like, why was there a game for that? None of it had to do with anything that happened in the movie. None of it.
Like it was like it was leftovers, and they're like, I guess we could just call it Emperor's New Groove.
Well, they just went like, okay, well, let's just do a platformer where it's now a llama.
Yeah.
Now we're putting a llama skin over it. And
boom.
You jump over obstacles that are coming your way, you know, like kind of like every platformer.
But we'll wrap up with a couple of other like iconics. Energizer Bunny.
Of course.
Dude, that guy was like, dude, he just kept going. Do you remember when batteries used to have the push buttons to test?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were great because you can like see how much life you had left.
I don't even know if they were real.
I bet you they were. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard, but
right, because it was just basically 2 metal pieces. Like
it's just like how much reactivity you have in there, I guess. But yeah, the Energizer Bunny is crazy because I remember distinctly always thinking as a kid that we should buy Energizer batteries because I remembered the bunny. Like the whole marketing thing worked on me completely.
Right, because the Duracell had that family that had the batteries, and you're like, they look creepy as hell.
Well, and then I remember like, you remember the Energizer Bunny, and it'd be like the other bunnies would die.
Yes.
And the Energizer Bunny would just keep going and going, and I was like, yeah, I want to buy that one.
And he had the cool glasses, and he was just going in every once in a while. You'd twirl his.
And it's something you can't test because like if I eat Honey Smacks and I think they're gross, it doesn't matter how cool their mascot is. But like with a battery, how am I gonna tell if it lasts longer than Duracell? Probably didn't. Like who cares? I'm not a scientist. I was like 5.
They're smoke and mirrors, man. Who else was there? There was obviously the Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah.
Was like do you know how big he was? 55 feet. I don't know why.
55 feet. Sounds terrifying, actually.
It does, and I never ate. Do you remember what his little friend was?
Maybe the idea was like he would like stomp you if you didn't eat your vegetables. Like,
oh no, it was eat your vegetables to grow big and strong.
No, it was like watch out.
No,
you don't want to buy my product.
I honestly,
I will get you.
I think it was grow big and strong. Oh man, do you remember fucking Flintstone vitamins? Like, you want to talk about jingles,
dude? That stuff was insane. Like, that was just crack for kids. We loved Flintstone vitamins,
dude. Like,
we would take our vitamins readily every day and fight over which ones we got because it was different colors.
Just candy, man.
They were just different colors.
Yeah,
they probably weren't even different flavors. They were just different colors. And we were like, oh no, I want the purple one.
I think the next one we'll do is I'll do spokespersons. So like, who was the Pepsi girl? No, hold on. Where's the beef? No, what was it? There was a lady. I swear to God, there was another beef.
This is not.
No, there had to have been another beef marketing thing out there. Beef.
It's what's for dinner?
Yeah.
That was by the Beef Council. not wrong.
Oh my god, that's so funny. So there is a beef council.
Beef, It's What's for Dinner is a U.S. advertising campaign launched in 1992 by the National Livestock and Meat Board to promote beef consumption. When did beef fall off?
Right?
Was it in like the 80s? Was like nobody eating beef or something? What the hell?
They're like, we need a
What
clown, a
happened?
hamburglar.
I'm serious. What happened to people that beef suddenly felt like they were so shook they needed to come up with this logo? It's like Got Milk.
Oh,
It's like Got Milk is dairy,
yes.
but like, were people not drinking milk? Is that a thing? Were people not drink? Remember all the different celebrities that would do the milk
Yes.
mustache, sports
100%,
people?
yeah.
Everybody would do that, and it would be like on
It was
posters
the,
and stuff and billboards.
It was like the Ice Bucket Challenge back in the day.
Dude, it was like in magazines, Got Milk, and they got the milk mustache over them.
And then you had I think they like maybe people like Calvin Klein, so you always had like models with the mustache.
Yeah.
In the nice black and white photo.
Yeah, but they would have like, like Jerry Seinfeld and stuff like that. Like just everybody had that ad campaign.
Dude.
How much money did the dairy producers of America have that they were buying these people off?
And it's like, I bet you.
But were people not drinking milk? Like that's the only reason why you have, like,
because it's not like, maybe. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit long.
Okay.
If we get into it, was that not the rise of like soft drinks, like Pepsi, Coke?
But think about it this way: like, is Pepsi like screwed because they don't have good marketing?
They had the best. They had the best marketing campaign.
They had the best try.
No,
because think about it right now. When's the last time you saw a Pepsi commercial?
Now,
when's the last time you saw a Coke commercial? I saw 2 today at the theater.
Yeah.
And I was already drinking Coke. Like,
dude,
they already got me. They got me.
It is wild. Pepsi won the Pepsi challenge.
According to them.
No, statistically, people voted Pepsi more than Coke. Now what's funny about it is they did nothing with the results. They like Pepsi just sat back and were like, killed it. People like Pepsi more than Coke. And then all of a sudden, they did nothing with the results. Like,
it's not true though. No, like, okay, so I did prefer Pepsi when I was a kid. But Coke is definitely by far and wide like everybody's preference.
Yes.
There's a reason why they ask if Pepsi's okay.
But it's like experts suggest that if Pepsi, when they were doing the Pepsi challenge, because they went hard on it. Like they were out like malls and grocery stores and they were doing the Pepsi challenge everywhere. Experts are suggesting that if Pepsi had some kind of like, I'll send you a free 12-pack and got people to, because all they did was they did the comparison. They never like asked people to buy Pepsi.
Yeah, but here's the thing too, is like, if somebody asked me to do the Pepsi challenge, I'm pretty confident I'd be able to tell if something was Pepsi versus Coke. So would I really be like completely blind of all the preconditioning that I have towards whatever I like?
But back then it was like, which one do you like better? And like, I like Pepsi better, not necessarily if I can identify one or the other. I think it was like, I think I like this one better. Oh, cool, it's Pepsi. But Pepsi did nothing with they promoted 0 sales with their, like, it's the wildest thing. The guy who was like, let's do the Pepsi challenge. And they're like, marketing, boom, win an award. He's like, I'm just going to call in, I guess. We're just going to phone it in from now on.
Yeah, but to be fair, they're also winning in a different way, aren't they?
They're not winning anything.
No, think about it this way. Across the nation, every mom and pop barbecue place, every mom and pop taco place, every mom and pop diner serves Pepsi because it's cheaper.
Is that better?
Yes, because they're winning a lot of business by being the cheaper product.
Oh. No, Pepsi had their moment and they lost it. Sorry, guys.
Can't be, because they're still here. If they actually lost it, they wouldn't be here.
Who else? I don't know. Big Cola. I mean,
It's like nobody's drinking RC cola.
I think RC is a little bit more regional. I think there are some parts of like there's a couple of states that's all they drink.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, like, when we went to Tucson, we went to a barbecue place, they serve Pepsi. Like, little mom and pop places all serve Pepsi because it's cheaper. Arby's used to have Pepsi because they were, like, more of
They're
on the
just-
outside.
They're just like,
They didn't want to fork over the Coke money.
is Pepsi or Sprite Pepsi?
Correct. No. Sorry, it's Coke. It's here, Mrs. Pepsi.
Yeah, dude, Coke is way better. All like across the like as far as like marketing goes, they're significantly better.
But Dr. Pepper is independent. That's why both
Yeah.
Pepsi and Coke places can have Dr. Pepper.
But I would go back to the original question: why were people drink like? Why do we need to promote more milk? I think it might have been the soda boom. I could be completely off. I have no idea, but it
You
does.
can't put soda like in your cereal. You can't put like give soda to your baby.
But it,
Can't put soda in your coffee.
no. Milk, eggs, and bread are staples when you go to the grocery store. But
Yeah.
I think what the got milk was like drink it recreationally. I think is what they were trying to get at. Was you need absolutely, I agree. Recreational? I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just pour myself a big glass of milk.
No. Who else was there? And then beef. I bet you if we look at the numbers, I think because isn't chicken the number one most sold meat because it's the cheapest?
Yes, but it's still gonna be the number one most sold meat because it's the cheapest. Somebody telling me beef is what's for dinner doesn't inform my wallet that beef is now for dinner.
No, but it's reminding you like, hey man, quit buying chicken. Eat
Yeah, but
some
you're
beef.
broke. You can't stop buying chicken.
Then where's the beef? Or
That's what I'm asking. Like, how is it going to help you by saying, like, hey, remember beef?
like
if they were like, hey, beef now 10% cheaper, I'd be like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
right, because it's the opposite of like I get California raisins. Like nobody knows if fucking raisins are good.
You tried.
Right. But beef, like at one point, beef should have been on top of the world. And then all of a sudden they're like, we need more beef commercials?
Well, that's the thing is like, okay, so people forget about pork. Pork would be a great thing to say, like, hey, remember pork?
The other white meat.
Yeah, the other white meat. Hey, come try our pork. It's like, it's not chicken, but it's also cheap.
But their marketing campaign makes sense. But like you were saying is like, why is like, what threatened beef to be like?
Because people are making burgers. Like, you're not going to make a chicken burger. So ground beef is not going anywhere. Maybe the bigger cuts of beef are...
Right.
Like, nobody's buying a brisket. Like, an entire brisket is so expensive.
Yeah, that's weird. It is weird, like, why some of these things. But yeah, but we'll go into more faces of like what did Joe Montana sell? Because like some of these actors latched on for years.
Yeah.
The Pepsi girl, like she was cute, and then she grew up, and then it's like we don't want her no more.
Well, that was the appeal.
Do you know who she's related to?
No.
Jesse Eisenberg's sister.
Ugh. That's crazy.
I know.
I didn't even think about that. I can kind of see it, though.
A little bit.
Kind of.
But yeah, she was like the big dude. She like it's like Mikey from Life Cereal. Like for
Mike
4
likes
years,
it.
you guys dominated everything.
Yeah, but then you're not a kid anymore. Who eats cereal?
I know.
Kids.
But
Kids
then
eat cereal.
But it's like, I bet I can get her on a podcast. Be like, hey man, like, what was it like to be on top of the world? She was in.
Or
Like,
did she even know?
I think she knew. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she knew. Dude, you couldn't go anywhere without singing the. Dude, she cameoed with everybody, like BB, like all kinds of celebrity.
Yeah, but kids, to them, it seems normal.
Uh,
Like, if you grow up like that, they're like, oh, yeah, this is you, right? Like, if you're, like, Northwest or something, you're like, oh, yeah, I see celebrities in my house all the time. It's not unusual for her because she sees it all the time. I mean, I'm sure to a certain extent she understands it's not everybody's experience,
Right.
but it's still very normal for her.
Beer commercials are surprisingly, it is weird to see that beer commercials are still okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Because you had Spud McKenzie, the dog.
That's something that you would have to say too. Is like, I don't know, for beer, you can't know how a beer is going to taste by watching commercials. So like, how are you selling something that you can't
Oh man,
sell?
it's about how I feel, man. I want to be on that boat with those pretty girls. I gotta drink
Pretty
a Bud
girls are
Light.
gonna like you, or your buddies are gonna think you're cool, or if you're like a southern man, you should drink
Right.
this to be tough. Like, that's something that you can latch onto. It must be hard to come up with advertising for something that
Right.
you can't connect with.
Do you think that is that why they got rid of like the beer mascots? You think because they're like because some parent was like, why do you have these cute these frogs or this dog? Are you trying to get my kids into beer? I'm like, I don't
I
think that was.
mean, I guess not, but like at the same time, that'd be saying like, you can't have Boondocks because cartoons are for kids. Like, yes, you can. You can't have The Simpsons because cartoons are for kids, or you can't have Family Guy because cartoons are for kids. They have sex jokes. You shouldn't have that. Like, it'd be weird. It'd be weird to say that, and it'd be weird to expect somebody to not be parenting their kids.
Right.
They're not going to happen upon these things. You have to make sure that they know that they're not supposed to watch it.
Do you remember fucking Bart Simpson used to be a mascot for a candy bar?
Which candy bar?
No one lays a finger on my Butterfinger.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, for years. He was the Butterfinger fucking guy.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But nobody eats Butterfingers anymore.
I used to enjoy a decent Butterfinger at one point. Dude, for whatever reason, Butterfinger notoriously always broken. You can rarely find a.
Always broken, always the most messy, stupid experience to eat.
I enjoyed them.
I've
They were
never
better
tried.
as a Halloween candy, as a bite.
Okay, bite-sized Butterfingers,
100%.
actually amazing.
Yeah.
The bar
Or
where
the
it's
BBs,
like
yeah.
becoming tiny little. The BBs were so good, but like where it's becoming like all over my clothes is not.
Yeah, he was a spokesperson for a while.
Are the Simpsons out?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, like,
They're cultural
does Gen Z like the Simpsons?
I don't think so. I think they're barely holding on. I think they're holding on because I think they're just trying to go.
Because I know millennials love the Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, Gen X loves the Simpsons.
But I don't know. But I haven't watched it in years. They're up to 35. I stopped at like 22. I couldn't tell you anything's happened in the last 10 years. I did watch the crossover episode with them and Family Guy, which was, I think, hilarious.
Yeah, I don't watch. I never really got too much. Like, I would watch The Simpsons, but I wouldn't like watch every episode, and then I never watched Family Guy.
Family Guy's hilarious. I think Simpsons are only going because they're the longest running animated, and if they stop, it's only like 8 more years before Family Guy takes over. I honestly think they're just going because like we can't let Family Guy run off with this thing.
They're gonna eventually.
No, I think they're gonna try to ride him out. I honestly think that's the only reason why Simpsons are still doing it is because they're just trying to ride it out. They can't give up the title.
What's the title mean?
Nothing.
You're on longest is crazy. Like, that doesn't mean that you're quality. It doesn't mean that you're funny. It doesn't mean that you're relevant. It just means that you were there.
That's all they want, man. But yeah, I think that was a nice dive down memory lane, some nostalgia, educate you a little bit on some of these old like Mac Tonight.
Give me some like nice nightmares about stupid mascots.
You got Snuggles with you.
Ah.
All right. Next week, you excited for a crossover with the Amigos?
So excited. I want to see what they're up to.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out.
Whimsy.